Welcome back to the show. Tumetoka from the field.
Yes, please. And please, useme ni nani alisema. No, you say it.
Okay. So Mwikali said, before we went on the break, she's like, we're coming from the field to feel. She's feeling nice today. Like that is the best you did today.
I think 1 year later.
You've done your need today. So you can go home and rest. It's like I've done my part. Going home and resting. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, every year there's an amazing group of humans that came together and decide to celebrate women in TV, television, and film, and they call it WIFA, Women in Film Awards.
Yes.
And they're here today. People who participate award-winning, wameshaishinda before, wako hapa tujue walifanya nini na hiyo kitu yenye walipatiwa. What responsibility do you carry for receiving that award? You know, all of that.
And as a woman,
as a woman,
at that, you know, it's gonna be an amazing conversation. They're pure vibes. Waliingia tu hapa and the lights became brighter. The heat ikakuwa
imeongezeka, you know. And before we even introduce you to them, we have a question for you.
Yes. Oh my God. Ile swali natakanga ufikirie, okay?
Yes.
If you were to cast a strong female lead in your life story, who would play you? If you were to cast a strong female lead in your story, who would play you? Who would play you? I am still thinking. I don't know
why. But there's just one name that is stuck on me. I just need to dig deeper and understand why.
Okay.
Probably she'll be dead. No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Because she's older, guys.
Who would play you?
Akina Tazim Africa. But I don't know why Catherine Zeta-Jones is just stuck there. I have got no clue.
Good choice.
Probably it's just a fancy name. I don't know, guys, but I'll dig deeper.
You tell us who would play you.
Yours. At some point today.
You know what? I am struggling because I'm like, so who will tell my story better than myself? It doesn't matter kama niko hapo kwa wheelchair. I would still want to tell my story. But hey, listen, I'm still thinking, okay? I'm still thinking. But you tell us at NTV Kenya across all board, but also use our WhatsApp number, which is down on your screen, and tell us who would play you. Now, I toy vizuri, you know, the way you would want. But let's meet our guests today. Amazing ladies. Who do we have? As per usual, Goja.
Oh, sorry.
Who do we have today?
Starting on Winnie's immediate left, we have a WIFA organizer, Suki Wanza. Welcome to the show. Lovely to have you.
Thank you very much.
Umesema hizo colors zinawak.
They have to work.
And right next to Suki, we have a lady that we've been struggling to say this name. And it's not because we don't say it, but we even had the audacity to ask her if she shares her own name. Please forgive us, Lorella Joey. Lovely to have you on the show. And right next to Lorella. Can we just go with low, guys?
I was waiting for you to say
low, okay?
Yes,
fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, right next to low, we have award winner Agnes Kola. Lovely to have you on the show, Karibu sana. And last but not least, Teresia lakini amesema ni Tess.
Please and thank you.
Yes, it's Tess, Assistant Director. Tess Njeri, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you. Wamekweka kwa sababu wewe ni polite ni.
Yeah, but then, you know, she's just like, you know, me better not story mingi. I am just chill.
Oh my goodness.
But good to have you guys, ladies, you know, on the show. And it's, again, this whole week, but focusing on women, you know, as we get to International Women's Day. But let's explore creative, you know, the space as far as creatives, you know, are concerned. Because majority of the times you see men taking the lead, right? But here you are, women, and not just being in the field. You're doing amazing things. You're thriving. You know all those things. Can we just understand the space of film or just the creative space in general, and what role do women play in ensuring that, you know what, this you know, space actually thrives and succeeds? Can I start with you, Suki?
Oh, thank you. Sometimes I'm usually referred to as a feminist, right? Because I'm always like, surely, like, what some of the things that happen are actually done by women. But I don't know. Sijui kama ni we have always been told from when we were younger, please be modest.
Yes.
Who are humble.
Humble
yourself. Sasa, hata nikijiintroduce, nitajiintroduce niseme my name is Suki, I'm a proud auntie, I am a daughter, I am a woman of God. Lakini mbona sisemi hizo zingine? I'm a performing artist, I'm a lecturer. Like why do those ones have to come at the back end? But in actual sense, by the time I'm 40, 50, 60, like that is all that is remaining in my life. Can I just be proud of it mapema?
Yes.
And when we look at film, the creative space is all about storytelling. And you can, like even tukianza kuangalia tu, you will discover women have a very interesting way of telling stories. Women have a very interesting way of looking at the world and looking at people and being able to translate that into film or theater or any of the creative spaces. And so even as when we started WIFA, that was the whole idea. Like, can we appreciate the women that we have, especially in Kenya? Can we have the female filmmakers who are in all these positions, in all these positions that have been traditionally men's spaces, but they're there and no one is seeing them, no one is saying anything about them. And yeah, so 7 years down the line, honestly, I'm so happy and proud of the work we've done. I'm so happy of the work that these women are doing. These women are doing. And I'm looking forward to more great things that we can do.
And when you're talking about how we tell our stories, sometimes we come from like different backgrounds, different cultures, but there's something so weird about just when women sit and they tell their stories, and it doesn't matter where you come from, our stories relate.
That's one way or the other. So, is there any other organization that is doing women, especially in film, TV, theater, that is just celebrating and uplifting women directly like WIFA is doing?
We do have several organizations, but they're still young. Like I can't really say they're an older organization. We have an association for female filmmakers. Hey, that's a tongue twister. We have an association for female filmmakers. I know the Kenya Film Commission also has a program for women filmmakers. Yes, but I can proudly say they have come after WIFA. Pioneers.
Okay, great. Lorella, hi. As a casting agent as well, and like I said earlier, we were given a big shout out by Mariam for casting her on the show on the show that she's currently doing. So Mariam is also an actor, guys. Diversity like that. But being in that space, I think for the longest time, the people that were in that space were men. For me, and I don't know, and probably the women that were there in terms of thriving or being or creating that niche for the way that you've done for yourself. How was that for you?
Casting has globally, it's really quite female dominated, globally. But here in Kenya, it's a lot of men, and breaking into it, it's not like there's a school for you to learn how to cast. Many times you find it's either an actor who transitions into casting or someone of interest like myself. I actually, the interest, what sparked my interest in it was when I was starting out, I used to do documentary production. And at that time, my then boss, he was an ex-Hollywood actor. So when he came here, we started organizing acting classes for actors. And then we realized as we are training people, there's no clear channel of where they can go in terms of work. So then I started knocking doors on their behalf, just telling them, hey, we are training these people, would you be interested, are you having any productions going on? That's how I made connections into casting. And so people started calling me and trusting me with their work. And that's how I sort of just learned on the job. And many years later, I feel like it's still, casting, the thing with casting is it's very, I don't know how to say it, but it's the English intuitive. Like it's something that's very innate.
You have to have it.
Yeah, you have to have it. So, and I feel that's the reason why sometimes you'd still find that just because of that, then it's something that either you really have to have an interest in, you really have to have a love for the craft, you really have to love actors and acting in that whole world for you to really like kind of just push through it. So yeah, so indeed it has been male dominated, but I'm glad there are women like myself and others who are kind of, you know, just pushing in on casting.
Yeah, and I'm also curious because again, as in that space, there's a lot of do this so that I do this for you. So I wonder if that is something that you also experience. She's like, hey, where do I start? The sigh. Yeah, the sigh is there. But as you think about it, Agnes, just for you, because you have experienced winning, right? Can we talk about, first of all, just that moment, winning, and how recognition or just being recognized really impacts your career? But can we just stick with that winning first of all for a second, and how that felt not just as a woman but as an actor as well, being recognized in the field that you're in?
What's the word? Ephemeral. Within just that time you feel very good. But also if you look at even in the international awards that we have, they don't celebrate, like they don't give a nomination for an assistant director. But WIFA gives nomination to such dockets. And it was such an amazing, oh my God, it was such an amazing feeling. Just being seen, just the way you've said, being seen, somebody seeing what you're doing, and even standing there, I felt it gave me a mantle. You now need to go deep. Because also for the assistant directing, a lot of people who are practicing in Kenya are male dominated. But right now, I'm seeing a lot of women like I coming up, and it's just so beautiful to see. So for that moment, the word is ephemeral.
I see that. Also, majority of the times people, when you win, yes, there's that moment, but then again, you're like, no, let me not celebrate too much. It's like, right?
It's like talking about it. You were talking about it.
Did you feel like you needed to probably...
Of course, there's that. And I think it's just coming from, I don't know where, but you have to be humble. You know? Like right now, when we see people say, I want to thank me, and you're like, how dare you? How dare you? What do you mean? Like you've stood on so many people's shoulders to be there where you are. But
and I think sometimes also giving ourselves permission to actually know that we deserve what we are being nominated, like me as a nominee. We deserve to win. We are at the right place at the right time. I think that's also part of it. And that imposter syndrome that we fight. We were just talking about it literally before you stepped in here. And so it's just an important reminder.
And also I think you mentioned it and said, we're told, be modest, be humble. Why are you up here celebrating your reason?
Absolutely. And there's something that you mentioned, Kola, that I'd just like to tie in with you, Tess, and just find out when you talk about, you know, you getting to this space of being a nominee and getting an award and all of that and celebrating. You stood on you had to stand on so many other people's shoulders. You had to be mentored, you had to be guided. And the role of probably the women that you've had to encounter in that space, Tess, that have helped you or were intentionally holding your hand, as Kola said, pretty male dominated, but then there are women that are coming up and doing such great jobs. How has that been for you?
For me, I'd say it was amazing because I met women now, for them who are pioneers who are already in the industry and they're creating that space. Collab. Like when I started off, there were women who were there to hold my hands. They were the likes of Kola, Kina Joy, Kina Nedi, as I was starting off as an intern. And they're like, you know, this is the ropes, this is how you do it, this is where you go. And by that, you have someone that you can ask questions because they've been there. And so it has been easier. And then we have like Suki, my lecturer. So you just
Suki
make her call. I mean, you find that when there's an issue, there's someone to turn to. So it hasn't been like isolating. Yes. So I'm really proud. Like they've already stepped there so that we can shine. They've already carried the weight for it to be easier for us. And yeah, so being a nominee, like it gives you that chance of acknowledging that, you know, you've put in the effort, but then again, there are people who've been holding your hand behind the scenes at the back. It hasn't been easy. And
I hope you guys have your speeches ready. At this rate, but 7 years in, Suki, I'm looking at the clock as well.
It's a bit of time. Yeah.
7 years in of doing this, and where you started is not where it is at now. You learn the ropes, you politics, why, how are you choosing these people? So first of all, when I see television, I'm just like, "Bona mimi na winia to you to television." You know what I mean? Yeah. But how has the journey been in terms of just growing that and even following up on people who've already won? Is there like, I don't know what I call it, an aftercare thing, but you know, what happens after that? What is their role now?
Yeah. So, yeah, 7 years, wow. Now, as you mentioned, you said the 7 years. Yeah. I know I mentioned it, but like, I'm like, every year, we always finish and I'm like, we're never doing this again. We're never doing this again.
I hope you just say that to yourself.
No, of course we say it to ourselves. And then when it gets to September, we're like, so what's the theme for next year? Yes.
Okay.
So it's you know, holding the award ceremony, for example, needs resources, human resource, financial resource, and just, you know, people who are behind you say, yes, you know, you can do this. And every year you know, you go out there and you're looking for finances, and you know, they are not coming, or they come later, or they're not coming the way you expect them to. But interestingly, every year we have a festival, because the push is always like, look, it's not about you know, the amount of money we're looking for. The push is for us to celebrate women and the work that they're doing. So it doesn't matter, even if, for example, tukose pesa, tuseme tutaenda, I lecture at KCA. Tutaenda KCA, tuongeleshe visi, tumwambie tupatie hall. And we award women.
It has to happen.
It has to happen.
Yeah.
Because we have seen the impact that the awards have had on the women. The winners who actually now are confident to go out there and say, you know what, I'm an award winner. Give me the job that I am entitled to, you know, or I am an award nominee. It means I know my job. I know what I'm doing. Look at me as a serious person. Usiniangalie kama msichana wa kuitisha nilete maji. No, I'm serious, you know. And I think for us, even as we organize and we listen to them, you know, with the feedback, it gives us, the Swahili word is motisha. Motivation. To just go on, to see this through. And happily I think we have been grappling with the idea of what, like aftercare, what do we do after? And last year we were fortunate enough to be able to get a grant, and you know, we had a conference with the women, with the nominees, the winners, and we were able to just have a conference, and from that conference we hope to publish a book, which I am hoping is going to be out or premiered in the next 2 months. Yes. So this year tumeshajiwekea bar. Tunafikiria hii mwaka tutafanya nini?
Yeah. And you know, my next question is going to be still on the same, that how are you able that year after year scale and make it sustainable and make it even better than before? Because yes, the challenges are there. You know, like how are you able to do that despite all these hurdles, you know, coming in after?
I think one, as I said, you know, as we're looking at the women and they're winning or they're nominated and how it is impacting their lives. And we're like, okay, that's a good motivator to go by. But then one thing I realized, okay, probably it has been there, but you know, you never think about it. The amount of people out there who actually are realizing, appreciating WIFA, and not just women, but even the men.
Oh, that's good.
I'm like, Okay,
Maybe we're doing something right.
We are doing something right. So, as much as we are doing something right, we will always end the award ceremony and think, I'm never doing this again. But next year we will be back. Tutarudi na theme ya nguvu.
The same way like after a woman delivers, like, I'm not having kids anymore. Before you know it, you're back here in the delivery room.
Okay.
Sorry, you had asked something about you know, how how the women get nominated. So WIFA, the jury, for example, never points out the women, right? We najua mnaangalia time.
We were caught.
Red-handed. Yes. It's the conversation, guys. It's the conversation. Okay, so let's take that break, and then when we come back, we'll go through your feedback on the question that we're asking. If the if is there.
Yes.
If
you were to cast a strong female lead in your life story, who would play you?
That's a really
I think I
good
have
question.
an answer.
You do?
Yeah, and I have a realistic one. But when you come back, you tell us yours. We're going to go on a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Your World. It's Thursday, it's trendy, and it's film today.
Yes.
And we've got amazing women because we're focusing on women in film awards that are coming up, and we have nominees, we have the organizer, and we have a award winner. Sijik, yeye inamaanisha nini? Hawezi kunominate tena?
Well, we can.
They can.
If they wanted to.
You keep churning out good work.
They want to.
Yeah. Okay. There's something interesting that you mentioned, which I don't know. Do we have? The nomination for law is for casting agent. What is it for?
No, the nomination for law is for director.
For director.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
She did a
fantastic
film. Yes.
Feature film, yeah.
Watu wakakumbuka. Wakamnominate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. That's huge. What does this mean for you? Because, I mean, it's a lot, and it's your first one with WIFA.
Yeah. I think in terms of direction of life and career, I feel like I've done quite a lot of casting, both locally and internationally. And I feel like for me, the next step is directing. And that's why I did this film, because I really wanted to challenge myself and see, I have an interest in this. Can I just throw myself in there and just try and do it? So I tried, and I made something, and I still want to do more. I really want to tell stories. And there's no better way than just giving yourself permission, exploring, doing.
And getting awards.
Yes, and getting, getting awards along the way. That's really... what's that English? Ile ya kukubali, ile ya kukuambia yes, it's a nod, it's an affirm, It's an affirmation that you're on the right path, and I think it's beautiful,
So is it official that you're transitioning?
I'm still casting, so please call me But I'm still casting, and I still want to direct as well.
Okay. And Tess, again to you, being the assistant director, do you feel there's enough space for women, especially when you're looking at the technical side of it? Because majority of the times, they say, tunataka the easier ones to act. Okay, it's not easy. She's looking at me like, what do you mean it's acting? But you know what I mean. It's like the technical bit of it. No, just give us this, this. So do you think there's enough space? And what will it take for us to get more women into, the technical bits of film?
Yes, to answer you, I'd say there's enough space. Like the space is enough to fit everybody. Like if you want to go into the technical bit, it's enough to fit everyone. And that assumption that it's only we only go for the easier things. There are women out here like WIFA, especially if you look at the nominations, the categories, you find there are women who are doing the technical bits. And yes, as of now, it's a little bit on the minority for women, but there's that space because it's a large space for people to enter into. And yes, there's nothing that women cannot do. Like we are not limited to just, being pretty and acting. Yeah. Yes, you can handle a camera, you can do sound recordings and all that. So yes, and it's such a good thing that WIFA does that, like recognizes these women, because out here in the other like nominations, awards, ceremonies and all, you find these roles mostly it's men, it's male dominated, and so having them being recognized, it's also a motivation for someone who's, let's say, in school trying to figure out where to go, and they're like, oh, so we have camera operators. I mean, I can be a DOP and I'm still a female. So yes, there's a lot of space.
For women.
For women.
Yeah. So then, what will it take to wafanyie nini ndio wakuje more into that space? We could colleague can answer that. Like, what do we do to get as many, so that we move from the minority side to women actually doing these amazing things? And it's so weird because yesterday I watched a clip on Instagram, and this lady was like, life without an invention from a woman. You saw it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm like, oh, so we're out here doing amazing things, and we're not being recognized for it. So yeah.
I think let's do more of training, which we're doing right now.
Okay.
But also visibility. We live in a world where it's all about what are you doing, let's see what you're doing. And if we invite people behind the camera and see, oh, so it takes this and this to happen, and so I'll start gaining the interest. And also when they come on set as interns, the kind of love that we give them. So for them, they don't feel like they're walking on glasses whenever they're on set. And they start saying, eh, min kimalizana na internship, I'm done with this career. So it's more of showing them with love, and I'm so grateful I got love all the way.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Because people would assume these people are mean, because again, it's high pressure.
No, she's the sweetest. She walks around with music when you're on break. She plays music, she will dance for you. She is the life of the party. Then she switches back to work.
That's good,
Quick, so,
right?
Yeah. We have other awards ceremonies that probably we have in the country, and we've had conversations around how these people are chosen, and I think that is what we had asked before. How do we choose? Because there's a myriad of works that are out there women have done, from colleges to children to watu wazee pia wanajieka hivi pamoja wanafanya vitu zao. But how do you say that this is worthy of this? What's the process
of the nomination?
So I think WIFA has a different approach to nominations from other festivals, especially in Kenya. We usually, like in November, we usually put out a call for people to nominate anyone in the various categories. So if you've watched TV, or you've watched a film, you've seen an actress that you like, you can nominate them. Give us reasons why, like which production has she been, if it's a director, if it's a producer, which productions have they done. And then at the beginning of the year, that is January, the jury will sit and just go through the list, and of course do due diligence. Hey, another tongue twister. Do due diligence. Yes. To just see, is this person, are they doing what has been said that they're doing? Are they consistent? Are they prolific? Mtu asikwe Suki alifanya film 2020, hallelujah, we all said, oh my God, that was beautiful, and I've never done anything. No. We want to see the consistency, the prolificness of the person. Then the jury gets to select the top 5 in each category. That list then goes out back to the public, now to vote for the best. Then after that period has happened, the jury sits again end of February and just verifies that these are the results that have come in and they're the right results. And then people get awarded. So it is very audience centered. Yes, it's very audience centered.
But what if you're not popular though?
And you're doing amazing
they don't know
things
me, and Kola is over there just doing the most. And then I'm just, I'm shining in my own little circle.
You will be surprised. Even the people that we think are not being seen usually get nominated. Like people usually call them out. So it is up to the jury to say, okay, fine, I'm seeing Agnes Kola's name here. What has she done? And then we look for what Kola has done. And I think that is now where I go back to what I started with. Please, jipigie debe.
Okay.
Women hawataki kujipigia debe. Nina kutafuta kwa social media, I can't find you.
Yeah.
We even look on IMDb. What? Yani, okay, fine. Did anyone mention you anywhere? Like there were some people you were looking at, and I know the work you have done, but I can't prove it. Even you yourself, you have not written it anywhere. Even you have not even put a picture. So my urge to all filmmakers, actors, actresses, anyone in the film industry, if you do something, jipigie debe. Even if it is just to say, I was the DOP or I was the sound in this film. Because then it becomes easy for the jury to validate your nomination. Yes.
I think that goes beyond women not kujipigia debe, because there's a lot of things. Stay humble, do this, and then when you post out your achievements a lot, the bad eye, you know, so it's like we want to protect, but at the same time we're missing out on these amazing opportunities to be recognized for what we're doing. So let's tujitoy out of that cocoon, right? And get out here. And I think the question that Wix asked was, because I wanted to ask, because a lot of people are doing amazing things, but kuna wale celebrities, wale wanajulikana sana. So it's easy for people to nominate those names because they know them. But then again, what about this person? But again, hey, you've answered. But then how do we go beyond, just put it out there, right? Are there other platforms, are there other opportunities where these women can still showcase what they've done without necessarily kujipigia?
I think also, you know, the moment we go for these conferences, the trainings, the workshops, then we also get to meet, you know, we also get to meet as women filmmakers. Then we are also able, in those, as you said, you know, when we come together, we'll always tell stories. So in those coming togethers, we then get to tell our stories, we get to tell who we are. Then now, the WIFA, our ears are also out there. We get to hear, oh, this person is in the industry, this is what they're doing, you know, and we follow up on that. When you're having the training, when they're having the conferences, we make sure we invite as many female filmmakers as we can, so that they also don't feel like, hey man, opportunities are not there. No. We are making it specifically for women.
I like that.
I think I'd encourage women to really embrace where we are at with technology, and you really have to leave the small circle if you really want to showcase your work. And you have to, I'm telling you, I think we just spoke about that imposter syndrome. You have to beat it out of yourself every time. Every time it tells you you're less deserving of the award, the nomination, the whatever, try and fight it. Because in a global world, the project, I think the one project that I cast Mwikali, Crime and Justice. Crime and Justice, I was found on LinkedIn. It wasn't through anyone. That is how they found me. So had I not been there, things like those, so so I'd encourage that, you know, embrace, you know, socials, talk about your work. No one will come into your house and find out, oh, Lorena umefanya. And then things are changing so much. We'll not sit around and wait for the big studios to sign you off on your project. Sometimes you have to find people to work with and make, you know, bring your dream to reality. So I think, I'd encourage sana, to embrace what we have now and where we are now.
Okay. Naomba turekebishe the one job I cast her for. The future jobs I will cast her for. Let's do better. There's room for improvement. I trust it. And talking about women and the women that were there before us, helping us probably with the things that we're doing now and getting into these spaces, how are we then passing on the baton? How are we then passing on or creating spaces for others who are up and coming, willing to learn, and all of that? And this can cut across all. I know Tess ulishi unashikiliwa, lakini pia unashikiliwa.
I think I can go. So besides everything else I do, I train talent.
Okay.
So I've been doing something called All Things Casting and Auditions workshop. We did 2 workshops last year. And I also visit schools. I've done KU, KCA, USIU. I go and just talk about casting, talk about the craft. And there are so many young people who are interested, just even understanding how it works out. Because you can always, when you can't probably hire me, you may want to just do your own project and want to know how to go about it.
Yes.
You may be an actor looking for work, you want to know how to maneuver and where to start and all these things. So that's part of my contribution to the mentorship space. And yeah, and we'll be having more of that this year. And yeah, kidogo kidogo too. You know, you pull one person here, 5 people there.
In your own little space.
Yeah, and it gets to make a contribution.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also, again, when they come in on, you know, whatever you learn in school is so different with set.
Yes.
Unakuja kwa ground maneno ni very different.
Kila kitu ina change.
And then you understand, oh, there's a director, there's an assistant director. Oh, they have different roles. Oh, what, and what. So also is for them to also be teachable. Because right now you find people are not teachable. But also for us who have been held on, it's for us not to have selective amnesia. You know? For us not to have selective. Yeah, because I can name so many people who have held me. And it's not bad to name them. It doesn't take away from you.
True.
And it's always, I always call it going back to the source. You have to go back to the source. So even though I won an award right now, there's still people I go back to the source and ask questions and ask them, okay, now because every project has different thingies coming around. The way I'm gonna treat a series or the same way I'm gonna treat a film or a short film. So there's always room for so many things. And maybe also just to add about visibility, a quote that I always live on, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yes.
So you really have to speak about what you do.
Yeah. Okay. Tess, unashikiliana pia wewe.
Yes.
Ulikuwa na teachable spirit. Hiyo ndio kitu tunaambiwa hapa na Kola.
Kubali kufuzwa.
Yes, I'm doing the same, in the same way that I was mentored. I've mentored a few people. And once someone shows interest, unajua pia huwezi funza mtu mwenye hata show interest. Otherwise watachoka. So like anyone that shows interest, you just, if it's telling them what happens, inviting them to a set and be like, okay, it's best to come and see for yourself because, you know, the same way Kola said, what we learn in school is pretty very, very different from what you find here. So it's best when you just bring someone on board to come and see. Because for me, I learned most of the things, I think practically, that I learned was by being on set. So just having someone that you can carry along on set, you know, it helps to pass on the baton. And the same person, like they've gone on to other people. Like if you can have one person and they go teach 5 people, or you have 5 people, they teach other 5. I mean, that's, you've left an impact in them.
Do you know, can I tell you something? I'm available. Tag me along on set.
May I add? I think also it's important now that we are speaking about women and you know, Women's Month and all these things. I think also protection is important. There's a lot of safety and awareness and just having safe sets is very important for women and men as well. Because that space of ours also has had quite a fair share of a lot of things on the left. And so I feel like it's important for us to, you know, really champion safe sets and just respect for the craft, respect for your fellow human, so that then they're able to come back. Because you'd find, just because of the culture and the way things run, people come and then they disappear. Women come, mtu ana nini hapa na pale, jioni anataka namba yako, hiyo story utarudi hapo, hautarudi. So it's something that it's being embraced by some, but I'm praying it can be embraced in each and every, you know, production where there is that protection, and as it applies for women, so must it also apply for men as well.
And beyond the recognition and beyond just awarding women who are doing amazing things out here, what do you hope, you know, like WIFA, to say WIFA, right, would do, like just beyond awarding women and recognizing and just, you know, putting them or elevating them, what more do you hope WIFA would do for them?
it's interesting you're asking that question, because I think it's a conversation we had some time back, and we're like, opportunities coming or notwithstanding, would love to not just award, but give women opportunities to showcase their capabilities elsewhere. So whether it is within the country, whether it is outside the country, that is something we are looking at. And I think it's because we had a discussion with someone, a foreign entity, and they were like, yeah, that is something we can be able to support. And we're like, oh, that's a good idea. It hasn't firmed up yet, but it put in our minds that that is something that honestly women can be able to benefit from.
Yes.
Because most often than not, whenever film opportunities come for that require anyone to go out of the country, men are usually the ones who go. Why? Because them, please, opportunity iko nimeenda. Women, we have to think, oh my God, you know. But we are basically saying, look, if this opportunity comes forth and it is for women, the women that we are already having in our circles and networks, can we be able to push them forward so that they're able to benefit? And of course, we always know when a woman benefits, the whole community benefits.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Then, of course, we are hoping to have workshops and trainings for the women, because as they have said, you know, we need to have a teachable spirit, but then we also need to have that opportunity for them to learn and then get the teachable spirit. So we are hoping to be able to have workshops and trainings, especially for women who probably are interested in some of these departments, but are not so sure how to get there. And then, of course, the book, as I mentioned, we are hoping that it is going to be a yearly thing, not just once.
Tupatie hata movie waeke pamoja. Imagine hiyo production venye itakaa.
Sasa sio inakaa.
Award winning. Wote tu pamoja hivi. Costume wote. Yani unaona venye.
Also thinking about but also for children, I want to believe in schools and so that we nurture them into this space. Wasitoka shule wafike seme haya, kuna kwanga na hizi like competitions and whatnot, to just see what they can do and empower them in that space. I don't know if that is something that you're doing, planning to do
now, especially that CBC has introduced performing arts from grade 10. We are definitely looking at how can we be able to tap into that space, because WIFA has a category for best child actress. We do. And we have had some interesting winners who they come and receive the awards and they're like, nilidhani umepewa script. Because they're able to express themselves so well. But of course, you know, we are thinking other than just best child actress. Once they have now gone into grade 10, 11, 12, there is provision for them to actually make the films. So we are looking at that point when they are making the films, how can we tap into that space?
Okay. Tupitie feedback.
Tupitie feedback. Tuone kama watu wamenitaja kama actor wa life yao. How's girlfriend here? Nungari. Nungari Kyoe will be my first pick. She is outspoken, hot like a hito, like me, and she knows how to get people talking. Literally my twin in another life. Nungari amepata moja hapo. Hello, Shoi Komoto, and we are grateful to have you, women of integrity. Salute you all.
Okay, correct me. Amazing discussion with the women filmmakers. We're proud of you. Congratulations to Agnes as the family. We are proud of you. The Kola family.
That was really sweet. That was really sweet. I know our time is up. Is it still open in terms of people can vote for them? Ama mshafunga hiyo?
Tushafunga for this year. So probably people can be on the lookout for the next one, which opens on 15th of November. But for this one, the WIFA, Women in Film Awards ceremony, is going to be on March 13th. We had wanted it to be on Women Women's Day, which is 8th,
Yeah.
but it's a Sunday.
Yes.
Kupata wanawake on a Sunday is a joke. Ngumu. So we said, why not Friday, which is March 13th?
Yes.
We are going to have it at the Nairobi Hospital. They have a beautiful space called the Anderson Center.
Okay.
That is where it's going to be, starting from 5 o'clock.
Okay. Kila mtu anakuja ama
Tunakuja sisi wote tunavaa nini?
It's invite only. But the dress up is retro chic.
Lakini mbona mnafanyanga hivyo? Juzi ilikuwa Afrofuturistic. You guys.
it's like the person who wants to go will find a way.
By the way, and they do.
They do.
Okay. We learned one thing. Easy 7 years. We have learned. Give women an opportunity to dress up.
We will dress up.
My God.
We will definitely dress up.
Yes.
Thank
So
you guys
karibuni
for
sana.
coming.
Your invite, of course, is definitely coming.
Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us.
All
The
the very
question,
best. Yes,
Mtuambie like 2 seconds each.
Yes.
Who would
Actor.
play you?
You.
Who would play you?
Mlikuwa mmefikiria.
Just you look like you're ready.
Yo.
Ai, okay.
Okay.
Sema Mwikali afurahi.
Mwikali. And
She was not coerced, guys.
yeah, I promise I was not.
Caller.
Come save me.
Anywhere, internationally,
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Octavia.
Octavia Spencer.
Okay. Making sound.
I think mine would be 2. Internationally, probably Viola Davis. Oh, actually 3. If it's much older than Viola, that would be Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
And then yes.
I saw. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Locally, Wakio Mzenge, and the other one would be Mbeki Mwalimu.
Good. Those are my G's.
Regina Hall. I love how she's a comedian. I believe myself to be comic. Nationally, or rather here, I would think of Zippy. Dr. Zippy Okoth. Although she'll think my life is too calm for herself. But I'm sure
taming it down.
And then the other person would be, interestingly, Nungari Kiore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you get anyone?
Do you know what? I'm thinking I would say Tamara Mori Housley, because I see a lot of myself in her. So I'm like, I would like her to play
Sophisticated
me.
girlies. I see that.
Yeah.
Realistically, I think I'd go with Wakio Mzenge as well.
Yeah. I would say it
She'd
too.
have a
I would
ball
say it
for
too.
sure. I think I live 3 times more than she does. But you know. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Thank you, Kola. Thank you, Tess. And thank you for tuning in. I've been your host, Mwikali Berry.
And my name is Winnie Lubembe. God bless. And tomorrow we have an event as Nation, International Women's Day. We'll be celebrating it tomorrow. So we will see you there. Goodbye. God bless.